Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a very hot minute since I have been here. So, thank you all for joining us. I see Wilma and Nicole and Tia and Down South Stitcher. Welcome. There is Melly. I hope everyone is doing all right. Rebecca is going to come in
I'm here. If
in
somebody
just
that
a
was just
second.
in my chat would let me know if that redirect worked. I'm
It
curious.
looks like it did. I got to notice um, a little bar across my chat that said people were coming in. So,
Oh, how cool is this? So
this is very
cool.
cool.
It is. It is. And the only reason I wanted to, one, I wanted to try this new feature, and the other one was I forgot to tell everybody I was on your channel tonight, that it was your turn to be live. So
It's okay because
cool.
I was gonna come home and like be all solitary today, and then I was like, wait, it's the last Wednesday of the month. It's already here.
And we miss
So
you. Everybody misses you.
I know it's been a whirlwind. I'm packing still. I've got the kitchen, the craft area, and the living room left. And then I will be ready to move, and moving day is the 7th. So
Congratulations.
thank you.
That's
It's coming up.
that's a
Just getting
Monday.
everything. It's a Tuesday. hmm It
Why
is
am
a
I
Tuesday.
echoing?
So when your best friend works retail, you have to take what days off she can get. And that is the weekend or a couple weekends before Father's Day. And she works in a store for men. So it's men's clothing. So Father's Day is like their biggest time of year.
Oh, it's Father's Day soon. Oh,
Yeah, it
darn.
is. So, hey, Kara. Hey, Tia. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. And Rebecca. I am still in February because I have not worked on this pretty much at all. So,
Well, I'm surprised
I
it's
did.
not boxed up somewhere.
So, I took most of my whips. I kept this one. I've got two in my Saturday bag that I took on Saturday, which are the new Shannon Christine. I call it the ice cream salve, but I think it's called Summer Goodies. I'm working on that one, and then the Secret Garden by Stitching Book Club, and then I have in this lovely bag I have kitted up my Supernatural Sal by the Witchy Stitcher. So
What a
isn't that
cool
a cute
bag.
bag? It's got this
It is
front. Let me raise
adorable.
this up a little bit. It's got this front pocket, and it's got the smaller bag that comes with it. So there's a separate pocket here, and then it's got the big pocket back here. These are made by my friend Tanya. So
Nice.
I've got all
Very
my
nice.
floss pulls. I've got to dye my fabric, but I'm ready to go. So whenever she releases, I think it's supposed to be June 1st. She's supposed to release that pattern, and I'll be ready to go. So there you go. But yeah, I
Yeah, I
kept
was
those
telling
back. So
I was telling them I just purchased a Heaven and Earth design that Shalene is going to do a stitch along with next year. It's called Chessie, and it's a Cheshire cat. It's so
I have
pretty.
seen it.
It's so pretty. So I'm going to I'm going to, play along, so to
Well, I
speak.
mean, it is Alice related. So who's surprised? Because I'm not.
Yeah. Well, next year I've designated next year as the year of fantasy. This year's landscapes. I'm trying to do all things landscape, and it's worked out pretty
Okay.
good so far. I probably should have done this as a tree instead of a bookshelf if I was doing landscapes. Oh well, I didn't even think of that. But I finished up March. I'm starting April now. So
Well, if
here's what
I'll
I have
just sit down.
done so far.
Ooh, very nice. That's a lot of blue.
I love that blue. That's that 995 type blue. It's so pretty.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Um,
Trying to think.
yeah, 995 is my favorite color.
Yeah. Let me find your channel so I can get to the chat here.
Wilma said she just had to hit yes, I guess, to
Oh,
transfer over.
oh, really? Okay.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. So it did work. I had 17 people, so not everybody wanted to come over, but that's fine. That's it's at least we
Rude.
know it works. That's cool. No, I mean, who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows? They're
I
like,
know. It's
what
okay.
is happening now? And I know like Mickey is not feeling well. So Mickey fell asleep. So she was one of them.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's not feeling good. She's having a flare up.
Seems to be, I think, all this weather that's moving through because several other people that live over on the East Coast are having flare ups right now as this weather is moving to the east.
Oh, it can't
So I
move
don't know if
fast
y'all get
enough.
storms, but we did.
Oh, down south stitcher. I don't know if you know who this down south stitcher chick is. Do you know who that is?
I
You
do
ever seen
not.
her before? Ah,
I've heard of her name, and I probably watched her channel at least once.
no, she'll have a channel. Her name is
Okay.
Danielle. Danielle.
Oh, is that our Danielle Boone girl?
Yeah, she changed her name.
Okay. I
But
mean, I have
she
watched
put
her channel
the
at least once,
yeah,
considering her channel's on Zoom.
she put the link in for Chessy Cat, the Heaven and Earth Design Chessy Cat. Thank you. You're so sweet. I had to rat her out because she's trying to be incognito, I think. I don't know.
No worries,
But it's
Narita. I
nice.
was just
It's
kidding.
nice to see the principal painter and Melly. Hello, guys. How are you?
Yes. Well, and I announced our February retreat dates for 2023 this week, and I only meant to announce the dates. And the next thing I know, my phone is blowing up with people sending me their deposits. I have no idea how much it's going to cost this year. Um, but people are sending deposits, and there's 15 people registered, and I was like, okay, guys, wait.
So, how is the other retreat going? How's that planning going?
It is going really well. We have opened the wait list. As per usual, we have gone all the way through our wait list. Um, so currently we're full, but our wait list is open, and that's for the October retreat in Hamilton, Missouri. So if anybody wants to join us for that one, or if you have a friend that was, kind of discouraged by how many people were on the wait list or something along those lines, then let me know. Have them contact me, and we can get them on the list for that. But I
So,
have.
if I changed my mind and decided I wanted to go, would you put me back on the list?
I mean, I don't know. You and your
Can I
fake
get
knees over
back on the
there.
list?
Yeah, I can definitely put you back on the list.
Just you know what, put me back on the list, and then just let me know how much I owe you. Send me an email, and I'll send you the money. So.
Okay, like I said, we're full right now, but it's still several months out, so you know how that
Oh yeah,
goes.
no, I don't mind wait lists. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at my
Um,
job. I restart my job on the 6th of June. I work
okay.
like a week and a half before I take off time off to go to the other retreat. They're gonna love
Yeah,
that. But
that
I
one
had
is
pre
coming up really fast.
it's been on the calendar, for a while. They knew I was
Hmm.
taking it off, so no secret. But just a few days, so it's not like I'm taking the whole
Yeah, it's
week
just a
off
long
or
weekend.
anything. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and Tia is hopefully back home, and mom is doing well with her breathing and the kiddo. I honestly, like, I've barely talked to anybody. I think I've been in like two Zooms,
So,
and
not to get political or anything, but how far away from this little town that yesterday do you live?
so my parents live about 40 minutes north of Uvalde, in a little bitty tiny town that I won't say on the internet. But I have
Okay.
been to Uvalde many, many, many times. So, but from my house to Uvalde is about 6.5 hours.
Oh, wow. North or
Um,
south?
so
South of you?
it's they are south and west. So if you where we were at for the first retreat down by
Uh-huh.
San Antonio, they're another hour and a half south and west of San Antonio.
Okay. So that would explain the very
So
strong Mexican
yeah,
vibe
they're
that I'm
about
getting from the whole
Uvalde.
town. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uvalde sits about 40 miles from the Mexican border.
Yeah. Because,
So
like,
down
even,
there, you don't tend to see like cops. You tend to see border patrol.
well, I saw a lot of cowboy hats.
Yes.
Like,
Mhm.
they're still wearing them cowboy hats down there in Texas, the patrol
Yeah,
officers.
that's one of those areas of Texas where it is open land, miles and miles and miles of open land. You've got ranches that are several thousand acres. You have to go an hour out of your way to drive just because there's no roads like in between
Yeah.
towns and things. So you have to like go up and around the canyons,
Yeah,
things like that.
every
So
one of the pictures that they showed of the teachers and the kids, they were Hispanic.
yes, yeah, it is a very
Oh,
largely Hispanically populated area.
those
Hmm.
poor families. Oh my God.
It's not a town that you would think of something like that happening because
And
it's one of those towns where like you grow up and you know everybody or pretty close to everybody.
I wonder if they knew the shooter. Hmm.
It's very possible.
Wow.
I mean, it's just not a very big town. Oh, I better plug in. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, please do. We don't want to lose you.
There we go. They have a Walmart and a Dollar Tree and maybe a grocery store or two. I think they've got an HEB but it's just not a very big town. And unfortunately, something like this has happened and it'll never be the same again.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, 70, that's going to be
Oh,
33,
Narita said
47.
the shooter went to high school in that town. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they probably have two or three elementaries, just at a guess. A couple elementaries, they probably have one middle school, one junior high, one high school.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, you know, from what I can tell, that's about the size of the town. Um, but
Now
yeah,
you're
it's
not,
just
you said you weren't moving out of you're not moving out of Dallas. You're just moving to another
I'm just moving
location
to a
in the
different
same
suburb.
town.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
Yes.
technically a different town, but still a Dallas suburb.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can thread this. I could not thread my needle on Saturday. It was ridiculous. You're out of practice. There we go. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've got a. The worst part is when you move. Luckily, like my eye doctor, my dentist, all that stuff, they're all around here, which is around work. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking, am I going to have to get a new eye doctor and a new dentist and a new, primary? And I'm just not feeling all of that. I'm like, maybe I'll just leave them where they are.
Um, it's that far? It's that much of a distance?
It's about 40 miles one way. Yeah, it's gonna be a commute. So
Okay.
I'll be commuting about an hour each way,
Oh,
which
even to
is
get to
not
work.
horrible. I will drive. Just drive.
So
It's part of living
from
in a
your
big city.
work, it's going to be 40 minutes?
Yes. Hmm. Yeah, 40 miles, so it's about an hour, depending on the traffic.
Okay. So
But
I mean, you can always, well, I don't know. It's like, do you want to have medical care
so
close to
there's
you or
hospitals and
close to
things
your work?
close.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
because
I mean, if you think
if it,
about it, you go during the week when you're supposed to be at work, right? Isn't that when most of the people do their doctor's appointments?
right, right. But so do you want to go from work, or do you want to, but when you're not feeling well, you're at home. So I don't know.
Right. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where I guess we'll kind of deal with it as it comes. But for right
Is
now,
is is 121 a road in Dallas?
yeah, it's one of the toll roads, one of the major toll roads,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's not a lot of fun. It's usually not so heavily packed that you can't like you're not slowing down to drive.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Brandy has been out doing site visits today, and she had to take 121. So from her house to where she was going was should only have been about an hour, and she said it took her 2.5 hours
Is
to
that
get
who
home.
B. Grotz
So
is in the chat, Brandy?
yes, uh huh,
Nice to
yep.
meet you.
You met Brandy at the retreat last year. She's the one that
Okay.
was making the quilt.
Ah, yes, I remember. She was
Hmm.
really good at that. Oh my goodness, yeah.
I know it's kind of scary. Made a
I
whole
was
quilt in like
watching from
6 hours.
afar in amazement. Yes. But 2.5 hours. Oh my God. Well, I guess you just, as long as you have an Audible book, I guess it's okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I usually
Yeah, that's,
listen to podcasts.
or a podcast. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I will be able to have my Audible subscription back. Um, so I'll, get that set up within the next month or so before I start driving again. And uh, I also talk on the phone a lot, especially after work. That's when I tend to call people is on my commute home.
Yeah.
So we have to be hands free in Texas, so nobody panic. My car has the Bluetooth, so but I get on there and call people, chit chat, do all the things, catch up. But yeah, and Zoe is my niece. For those that don't know, we got her dressed for her junior prom this year, and
No, what grade is
as
that?
the person that was in the delivery room when she was born, I'm feeling real old. I just want you to know.
Oh, and what grade is she in now?
She's a junior, so she'll be a senior next year. So
So last time we
it
talked,
was.
you had not finished watching Bridgerton. Have you finished watching it?
I did finish watching Bridgerton. Yes.
So what were your
Um.
thoughts?
So they brought it back in the end. However,
You thought they
I'm really
recovered, huh?
excited. I'm really excited about season 3 being Colin and Penelope. Um,
Oh, I hadn't heard that. That's good. That's good.
yes, they made that announcement that season 3 is going to be Colin and Penelope's story, which book 3 is actually Benedict's story. So they're kind of
Correct.
throwing a
Yeah.
wrench in the works.
Yeah, they're
I
not
have to
going in
say,
order.
overall, yeah, overall, comparing it to season 1, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah,
that, yes. It doesn't make me want to go back and watch it over and over again. I'm just no interest.
right.
I've seen it once.
Yeah.
Whereas season one, I think I watched 5 times. I love season one,
Hmm.
but season two, and it didn't go with the book at all. No, I don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, there was so much off about it. I think they were almost trying too hard
Yeah,
because they've already given away some of the big secrets. So I think they were trying to do something there. I don't know. Um, I think some of the characters, like Anthony, was very unlikable this season. Wasn't much
He
better
wasn't
season
like he
one,
wasn't
but
likable in any season.
yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think they picked a good actor for that character.
Hmm.
I don't find him attractive at all, to be honest with you. And when he stand up and when he stood up and we had to get the gratuitous butt scene, it just didn't do anything for me. I'm like, yeah, put a robe on, please. Yeah. Yeah. Bring back
Well,
the other guy. Bring back the other guy. Where's the other
but
guy?
yes, I finished it. They have been already green lighted for season 3 and 4. So we're
Oh,
going to
that's
get at least
awesome.
2 more seasons.
I wonder who's season 4. It
I
wouldn't
think season
surprise
4 is
me if
probably
they
going to end up being Eloise.
Yeah, I was going to say it wouldn't surprise me if they skipped Benedict and Francesca altogether, because those weren't real exciting books. They could
Yeah.
almost use sort of standalones on those. But
Well,
yeah.
and also the actress that plays Francesca is leaving, and she's going to be replaced. But at the same time, like you've seen the girl in like 5 episodes, and that's it. And I think she's had like 2 lines.
Well, in season 1
So
you
it's kind
didn't
of
see
like
her but
Francesca.
once I think, and then season 2 you saw her a little bit more, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not much, not at all.
Yeah. So, she's kind of the invisible child already. Now, of course, that's not the actress's fault. The actress is going to be starring in something else for Netflix, which is great for her. But yes, I saw that they were going to be replacing her, and it's been green lighted for season 3 and 4. And Hocus Pocus 2 will be on Disney Plus on September the 30th. That was announced this week.
I tell you what, Disney Plus is putting some. Oh no, it was not Disney Plus. I was thinking of Apple TV is putting some really good shows on, but Disney Plus they're right behind them. They really are. So Tia said it had a whole other story arc because this one was going amiss. She didn't like it either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Francesca. Watch party. Yeah, but I imagine that's a ways away. Season 3. I gotta believe.
Well, because it takes them. They're supposed to start filming this summer, so I would imagine we're going to probably get it about the same time next year.
Yeah.
As we got it this year. So, because most shows that big, you have 3 or 4 months of filming, and then you usually have 6 months or so post production. So if I had to make a guess, it was probably going to be February or March next year.
I'll just have to read the books again.
Rewatch season 1 again.
Yeah, or watch season 1 again. Yeah. I've started to do that one night. I'm like, hey, season 1 there, because there hasn't been that much on. I know it. Like, did you ever watch The Wilds over on Amazon?
No,
That group of girls that get stranded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I have been watching 911, 911 Lone Star, Station 19. A lot of these like first responder type shows. I started watching NCIS Hawaii. Yeah, just like I need something that I want to put on in the background, but it doesn't like need my attention constantly.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. Let's see.
I'm just stretching my knee here for a second. Hold on.
76.
I'm going to stand up for a sec.
No problem.
Oh, that's sore.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I've gone to Stitchy Group and I've been packing, and that's pretty much been my life.
So, are you at the point in the kitchen where, like, you There's no more cooking going on. You
No,
gotta
not
pack up.
quite.
Um, but almost.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be packing up the kitchen this weekend. I'm gonna try to, if I really press through, I can get the kitchen and the living room done this weekend. So I'm gonna try to get that, packed up, everything packed up. I'm gonna leave out like one pot, one pan, one bowl, plate, etc. Um, and then all that stuff is stuff that can go in one box. Um, when I get ready to actually move out. But I figure if I do that, just have one of each thing, I can handle that. I can make that work.
Well, there you go.
So that is the plan. I'm going to go through the pantry and get rid of old stuff and do a little bit of purging. There should be a whole lot of purging in the kitchen, but some purging will happen. And the living room is pretty much the dry bar over there. I need to go through the drawers and the cabinets and
So are you
clean
going
off
to,
the
is this,
other.
you got more square footage or less?
So I'm moving in with my best friend. So I'll be moving into basically what amounts to her guest room. So I'll be going to less square footage, but it's a house in a pretty nice neighborhood, not going to lie. So I'll be living with people. So there are advantages and disadvantages.
A house is nice.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. I'm looking forward to
So
being
will
in a
you
house and
have
not
your
here.
own, bathroom?
I'll have to share with Zoe.
Okay.
So yeah. But
Yeah, I only have one
yeah.
bathroom here in this house. It's just the way the houses were built, back in the day. You only get one bathroom. Everybody,
Exactly, yeah.
I can't even imagine because this house has 3 bedrooms. If I had 3 bedrooms worth of family using one bathroom, my God, especially when it's like, this wide, the bathroom. And I don't
Right.
know. I just don't know how anybody, like a real family, could live that way. I just don't.
So we only had growing up, we lived in a house. It was 3 bedrooms. The garage had been converted into another bedroom. Um, and it was basically a bath and a half. So you had a full bath and then a bath with just a toilet in it,
Yeah.
toilet and a sink. We made it work. There was usually 4 or 5 of us there, and you just some of us shower at night, some of us shower in the morning. You just kind of make it work, basically.
I
Somebody use the bathroom, you
guess
go use the other. It was never a problem for us
it would be
once we,
very
figured
awkward.
out this.
See if anybody posted
So
any progress here. Nobody's cross stitching. Come on, people. I guess it's just not that time of year.
it's summer. People are out doing things. I think baseball season is, in full swing and
Well,
graduations.
Robin Taylor is cross stitching and doing a beautiful job. Um, what is an FFO? My first cross stitch FFO. What does that
A
mean?
fully finished object. So that
Oh,
means your cross stitching is finished,
I
and
haven't
then you
had
like put
one,
it in a
so
frame. You put it in a frame or on something and made it pretty.
well, there's hers. There's Robin Taylor's with the butterflies and stuff.
Very nice.
So I need to
Yeah.
get an FFO.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from
Yeah.
Caterpillar
So like
Club Box 6. Okay.
those ones that I finished and then I like wrapped them around the canvas frame and put a bow on them. That's considered
Yeah.
fully finished.
Okay. So funny.
All right. Let's see.
Didn't even know what it was. All right, people, it's 7 o'clock. I think it's time for her Wednesday wins. You got your cowbell packed? Uh-oh.
No, but do I know where it's at? Also, no.
She doesn't know where the cowbell is. Okay. Now Wednesday
Y'all
wins.
things are a hot mess over here.
We'll just have to put that on hold for next month.
Let's see. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. Okay. Let's see here. Got myself all confused over here.
So your February retreat that's the one you're doing in Texas, right?
Correct.
Small
Yeah, that
one.
one is the no frills. Yeah.
Yeah.
32 people. There's no classes. Like I said, no frills. So it is basically a stitchy slumber party weekend.
Well, that's still fun.
It is a lot of fun. We go and just hang out and all that kind of stuff. So
And
Brandy
where
is
do you
working
do
on
where do you do that at?
That one is in Hillsboro, Texas. Or as people not Hillsboro. Boro.
Okay. Danielle said she posted a pic. Let me take a look and see what Danielle's been up to. Truth, trust, kiss. That's beautiful. Oh, this is your long dog. How nice. Okay. This is Danielle's long dog sampler.
Yeah, I've seen that. She's been doing a lot on it.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Really far.
I love that dark blue fabric. Oh my goodness. Perfect. With a white stitch. And Betty Boop. Add in Betty Boop cover minder, or what do you call those? Needle minders. I love it. Super cute, Danielle. Tia, what are you cross-stitching these days? You got any cross-stitching going? Tia's always got something going there. I thought, Tia, aren't you doing like a cross-stitch along or something? I thought you were. Maybe I'm wrong.
I can't even keep up with anybody anymore.
Cheryl is here.
Hey,
Hi,
Cheryl.
Copy. It's been a long time since I have to catch your live.
It has been a very long time, yes.
Yep. Oh, Tia's got 3 projects going. What do you got going, Tia?
That does not surprise me at all.
Let us see the projects.
She's hosting a Carolyn Manning stitch along.
There you go. Carolyn Manning. I knew she was.
I think I've got 2 different Carolyn Mannings that I have been gifted. But yeah, I definitely need to stitch more.
I think I looked at her stuff and really wasn't crazy about it. So,
yeah, she definitely has a certain kind of style. They're very quilt-like designs. Yeah. But yeah, I just need to start sitting down. I am really looking forward to this supernatural style. So it's very similar to the cryptids one that a lot of people were doing last year. So it's basically a sister to that one. So it has a lot of the same look to it. And so I bought that the day that it came out. I went ahead and purchased it. And the frame will release on June 1st, and then the first pattern will release on July 1st. So that is pretty much what I'm going to be working on from here on out, because it'll take me that long to do it all. A Disney project, you're Carolyn Manning, and you've been doing some dorm decorations to hang from your daughter's classroom. She's been subbing as a teacher, so I was trying to help with creativity. Very nice.
Aww. That's cute. Oh, Rebecca, check Facebook again. I can do that. I can do that. What did she put in here? Oh, that's pretty. Carolyn Manning stitch along with Tia. this is gorgeous. Wow. This is Danielle's Stitch Along, or Carolyn Manning with Tia. I don't know if I can get close enough
That's one of the
to
ones
see all
that
those
I have. It's
colors.
called Bear Tracks. Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. It's not dissimilar to what you're doing there, geometrically. The little triangles. I would mess it up. I just like, whoops, wrong way. Good job, Danielle. And I like how her cover thing, her what do they call it? Dust cover.
Oh,
Grime
Guard.
Her Grime Guard. Yeah, it matches her painting, her cross stitch. I can't get any of my words right today, guys. Sorry. Chaotic found us. She found us. Welcome, Chaotic. Coming late, working on my cross stitch. She's still doing April. Oh, do you have a picture? You got an update you want to show us? I'm just starting April, and I think you're back in March? You're in March?
I'm still in February.
Oh, February. Okay. Cheryl is starting a frosted pumpkin project called Welcome to Pumpkinville. Oh, cute.
That one is super cute.
I bought a pattern from the Stitching Witchery. What is that company called? The Witching the Stitchery? The Witchy Stitcher. I bought a PDF download, and I don't know if they ever sent it to me. I have to check. It should have been automatic, right?
Well, you might check your junk mail.
Yeah.
Simply because they're Canadian, and so sometimes it does boot it to junk mail. That's one of the things that she tells a lot of people is if you didn't get the pattern when she drops it, check your junk mail.
The Witchy Stitcher. No, didn't get it. Huh. Let me check. All right, let me check.
Did you purchase it on Etsy?
No, I went to their shop.
Okay.
Huh.
You might also check your trash and see if you've accidentally deleted it. Let's see. Yeah, the Welcome to Pumpkinville was the Witchy Stitcher's fall stitch along last year. And I think their stuff is super cute, but it's a lot of color changes. A lot.
I did purchase it through PayPal, so that I can follow up through that. I'm pretty sure.
Well, and from everything that I have seen, the interactions with the lady that does the Witchy Stitcher, she's really good about,
Yeah, it was on May 13th. $7.75. May 13th. Okay. But it gives me an email. Okay. All right, I'll send her an email later. I don't even remember what it was I bought. Some kind of pattern, obviously. Grime Guards. I know I sometimes I just lose my words, guys. Just they don't come to me.
Well, unless everything has its own terms, and you got to think about: is it diamond painting? Is it cross stitch? Is it crochet? Is it hat? I mean, sometimes the thing in the thing, people understand what you're saying. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
It all just depends, but yeah.
So does your friend have any animals?
So I get to get 2 dogs. I'm inheriting 2 dogs. So
From
it's
where?
rescue. Well, Zoe's got 2 dogs. So,
Oh,
when you live in a house with dogs, they belong to you and you belong to them.
of
Um,
course. It's their
so
house,
Metro and Forest, and they are actually lap dogs. They're both mutts, and they're rescue dogs. So, but they both like to just be wherever you are. So even when I'm there by myself, I'll have 2 little companions. And I have missed having animals, but especially the last few years, with as much as I've been going and doing, I didn't feel like it was fair to have an animal and have to worry about, boarding them, or a cat, and them being by themselves,
of course.
all that kind of stuff. So,
Well, I think cats by themselves are pretty okay for the most
yeah,
part. They're like, "Oh, you're here again, the human."
yeah. Well, my cat would do okay for like a short weekend, like a 3-day weekend, she'd be fine. If it was
Yeah.
longer than that, she'd get real pissy. She did not like me being gone longer than that.
So are you still doing your Scottish society thing? Oh,
Yes, we are in our summer break right now. So we've had all of the events that we'll have until October is when the other ones will start back up, because now it's just too hot to do anything.
I just had the worst cramp. Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's not gone. Ow. I
Have
can't
you
move my
started
leg.
your PT?
I've been doing it at home. I
Mm.
went to PT and then they said, they stopped me from going for a couple of weeks because the wound wasn't healing. So for a couple of weeks I was on bed rest with no PT. But then after that they're like, you're fine. Because me, the bed rest wasn't really bed rest. God darn it. Oh,
Yeah, you're not a resting type of person.
be right back. Oh God.
Go ahead. You're good. We will be here. Once I get my color switched. So, ooh. Anywho, so let's do Wednesday wins while she is handling herself over there. Um, those of you that don't know, Wednesday wins are anything that is something good that has happened, good news that you have, an accomplishment that you made, anything like that. So please put your Wednesday wins in. Mine is that I got to hire movers for this move, so I do not have to schlep all my stuff all over the known universe. Somebody is going to do that for me, and I like it that way. Tammy is doing really well. She has been super busy. Colton, who is my nephew, actually rolled his brand new truck. He'd had it about 2 weeks, and he blew a tire, broke the axle, and rolled the truck 4 times and walked away pretty much with some bumps and bruises. And got a new truck and got money from the old truck because cars are so expensive right now. He got a big O check back. So he has enough to put another down payment on another truck. I'm just happy that he's okay. So yeah, that has happened. Good, Tia. I know you've been very busy, and usually we see you more often than we have lately. Of course, usually you see me more often than you have lately too. But like I said, I'm just trying to get everything done, and all this adulting is making me crazy. I'm ready to just be for a little while, not have to do something on a weekend, all that kind of stuff. So Danielle's Wednesday win is the doctor called today, and the procedure you had on Monday is all good. See you in 3 years. That's what we like to hear. That's fantastic. Yeah, Tia, you saw the damage. Yeah. Like, thank goodness he's wearing his seatbelt, because it would have been really, really bad if not.
All right, I'm going to see if I can sit here.
Okay. Wilma has been on a 3-week break from school. We're doing our Wednesday wins. And then I was telling them about Colton's accident as well.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we've just been doing all the things, and next year will be even busier, I think. Unfortunately, but yeah, I'm definitely ready for a break or a weekend that I can just lay around and not do anything.
Yeah, that's not gonna be for a while.
Yeah, I know. I've got a couple
Don't
weeks
count on that.
I can do that.
Well, once you get over there and get some stuff unpacked, you can maybe take a little break. You know.
Well, even the weekend that I move in that's Stitchy weekend. Or the weekend after I move in, I should say. That's Stitchy weekend, so I'll be driving back down this way to go to Stitchy Group.
You don't have to go to Stitchy Group. You can take a week off of Stitchy Group.
I don't have to, but I really want to. Like, I love Stitchy Group.
Oh, okay. I need a Stitchy Group. That sounds so much fun. Now, do you still see?
It's basically a 1-day retreat. I mean.
Oh yeah.
You know, we just go and have a good time.
Of course.
What were you going to ask?
Do you still see the the mom and daughter duo?
Which one?
Mom comes into my chats a lot, but I don't see the daughter too much. The daughter does the fabric dyeing.
Oh, Phyllis and Kaya?
Yeah. So Phyllis comes into my chats every now and then and checks in, but I don't see Kaya too much.
Kaya's been doing her own thing. She's gotten back into the gaming here lately.
Ah, good for Kaya. Me too. What kind of gaming does she do? Like video games?
I do not know. Yeah, video games.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
well,
which video games.
I'm going to have to chat with Kaya. We're going to have a chat, her and I.
But yeah, she's been doing a lot more gaming lately than stitching, and you know, I get it. I totally get it.
Phyllis comes in on Sundays to my live. She always checks in. She's still working hard.
She's always working.
Yeah.
Always working.
Sunday nights, she's working. Yep.
But I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping it up, because I still haven't had dinner. I got home and had enough time to put on comfortable clothes and turn on all the lights that you need to be able to do this. So this is where I've gotten. So I kind of came up. I've gotten several days here, about 7 or 8 days done here. So I will get back to this at some point. I really like the colors and the way that it's turning out.
It is beautiful, and you've got some beautiful fabric that you're doing it on. Yeah. So
on this fabric. So I was a little worried it was going to blend with the fabric, but I don't think it is.
No, it's pretty.
So we will be back next month on your channel.
Yes.
The last Wednesday of the month. So be looking out for that. And at that point, I will be in my new room and my new setup, ready to go, hopefully.
And she'll be all caught up. No.
Probably not.
Well, let's just hope you can find the cross stitch next month. Okay. How about that?
Right. Yes. That's what we're going to work on.
Small goals. Small goals.
Yes, doing that. So I want to thank everyone for dropping in, saying hi. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way before you leave. Thank you, Rebecca, for joining me and having our little catch up here. And I will be back on eventually. Not really feeling it right now, but I will be back on eventually
Hey, we're
on
just
the
happy.
channel and doing videos and things.
We're here. We're happy to see you once a month. So
Well, as long
we
as
know
I'm
where
still
to
around,
we know
right?
where to find you.
Yeah, they want to see yours
Oh,
before we head out.
okay. There we go. I'm on the third book on the fourth shelf there.
Oh, very nice. It's getting into some
Yeah.
pastels now.
Yes, yes, because it's summer, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds
This is
good.
like the
All right,
60s,
guys.
70s temps. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on is like 66, 65, all that kind of stuff. So unfortunately, we'll be in the 90s by the weekend.
Don't say it.
Because we
Don't
cannot put
say
off the
that.
inevitable. I
Bite your
know.
tongue. That does not have to happen.
Anywho, thank you all for joining us. I hope that you all have a good week. Be careful. Watch out for each other. Love on each other when you can. And until we see you next time, happy stitching, happy diamond painting. Till we meet again. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Okay.